I think it's going.
Is it good?
Yep, there's a square in the bottom.
Huh?
Is that recording?
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Alright. You guys asked for fishing footage for a long time. I'm here, of course, VRAPTOR K3, and behind the camera is, of course...
Legendary Yo-Yo 13.
Yep. Cool. Legendary Yo-Yo 13. Go check out his channel as well. You guys asked for his fishing footage before, so here we go. See if these glasses work as advertised, of course, polarized, and hopefully it doesn't sink right off the bat like it did the first time. Alright, so it is kind of doing the same thing, however. Try to fish with your bobber not really cooperating with you is hold on to the reel, of course, hold on to the line, just like this, and you're going to know when it hits. If it bites, it's going to bite hard and you'll know. This is the time we get weeds too, but I always know what to do when that happens. I lived up and was up at a cabin up in Lake Garfield here in Minnesota for a long time, so we had weeds right out in front of the cabin majority of the time, and you kind of had to be real careful when it came to fishing and trying to catch anything. But I know for a fact that it is possible fishing from the dock and catching some big fish. Because my brother caught a northern one time, and I caught either a largemouth, smallmouth bass, a crappie, one of those. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was a pretty long time ago. Of course, sometimes you kind of want to scan the horizon every once in a while just to see if anything's jumping, anything at all, like splashing or anything at all, because that kind of tells you if there's fish in the water or not and where they are. So sometimes, as the sun is pretty much up right now, you can't really tell with these polarized sunglasses even, because won't really see right out that far. Polarized sunglasses, of course, do not come with, like, super long vision, unfortunately. Would be kind of cool if they did. But as you can see right now, the bobber is kind of high on the water. Pretty much tells you that the wind is not as rough here, so it won't pull it right under. But one of the best times to, of course, fish is right after rain, or even right before. Usually when they come out to bite is after, but sometimes it's good to fish right before too. Knowing the smell of the air and how the air smells right before rain is kind of helps you out with that. Kind of has that musky, like kind of like rain, like if you would take a dip in the water, come out right after, get water, kind of smells like that in a way, but you can also kind of feel it and see it. Of course, you can see it with the gray clouds every once in a while, and if it's getting darker earlier in the day, or you know, if it's getting unusually, dark early, like sometimes it'll get dark maybe 12 noon in the afternoon, and then you'll know it's probably going to be a stormy day that day. At those times, like sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll rain overnight, and you'd be able to get up real early and go out and fish and be able to catch something. A lot easier than because they'll come up for food and stuff. Usually decreases the glare, is what these polarized sunglasses do. However, again, it doesn't really see far out. Usually right in front of you, like right out about to that bobber, I can kind of see where, and the weeds and everything. But a little farther out from that, about maybe a few feet in front of that, out farther is where I can't really see much of anything. I can see about a little bit of that, but I think it's closer to the top of the water. A bit of a weed type thing. Of course, one of the key things with fishing is a lot with hunting as well is patience. You gotta wait. You gotta sometimes, it helps to be, silent, but it helps when there's like other things around or the sounds that are nature-like sounds. So it kind of mixes in with that. And, one thing you don't want to do when fishing is, of course, be stopping docks or anything near it because it'll scare the fish away. One of the also things you gotta remember is it's a lot harder than it seems to, be waiting for fishing. That's why some people prefer to fish with lures and stuff, because then it's just cast out, reel back, cast out, repeat. Just consistent, and you get a bite eventually. Of course, when you want to go trolling, that is a bit more complicated. You got to have a right speed with it, and the right type of lure. Just as you notice, it's kind of moving a little, the bobber is, but as you can possibly tell, the current is moving along with it. So pretty much not the bite, it's the current. It's a lot harder to tell, but yeah, it's right now the current. When a fish bites, it usually takes it all the way down. When it's nibbling, it'll even go under a little bit. Not as much as it's going right now, but close. So you notice I try to ride a little bit, pretty much when the fish know, bait's still there and all that. And sometimes even if the bait is gone at some point, there's, I think, still a sliver of time to possibly catch something on the rod before the fish actually notices, nothing's there. lot of times nibble it and, you know, see if anything's there, see if nothing one is still there. Whatever that is at that point in time. Alright, I think at this point we got some weeds. So, yeah. Had some weeds there for a moment. Kind of pulling it down a little bit, but I want to get a good sequence going there. Of course, as you can probably see out there, you can barely see the bobber, but notice how I'm holding the line here against the reel, and it'll pretty much show you exactly like how you want to hold the line. There's also a way you can hold it like this, where you can still hold it and know if anything's gonna bite or not, because when a fish bites, it's gonna pull hard and you're gonna feel it. Because sometimes it's really good to, even on a bobber fishing, it's really good to reel it in a little bit at a time, because it's kind of tempting the fish to bite, trying to let it know, in my view anyway, that that your bait, your food is going away, so you better catch up to it or something. It's kind of like toying with fish, but you know, they're more likely to bite most of the time. That's how I have caught a lot of my fish before. I hardly ever use lures because, well, I've used them a few times, but they've never really paid dividends, except for one time when I caught a walleye with an artificial frog and scent. Of course, I even lost that walleye. Fortunately, it dropped off the hook, and I don't even know if I hooked it correctly because it dropped off and it was gone. Of course, for a moment there, I felt something. How it was loose, but it was something. At that point, you kind of want to, you know, jerk the rod a little bit just to see if anything's gotcha. And if you jerk the rod at the right point and something's actually hooked or something's actually biting, you'll hook it. But if you jerk it at the right time, you'll know if it's hooked, because after you jerk it and it's hooked, it's going to pull it hard. Like, it's going to stay on there for a while. And you're going to be able to reel it in and get it, whatever it is.
Hey, Catcoin.
Hi, Patrick. I mean, Legendary Yo-Yo 13 and VRAPTOR 96, I think it is. I like zip-up hoodies because I get to wear them like this.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured if I had downports in the plane, that I'd find you. Also, did you know that I was the one that said it sounds like a dying child?
Yeah, I could hear.
Yeah, that's our rented camper. I get to sleep on the top bunk, and there's literally like 3 feet of headroom.
Ooh.
I had a Dr. Pepper on the way up.
Nice.
Went flat on the car ride, but it's fine. I like flat pop.
Flat's usually better than carbonated.
Why?
Real quick, I'm going to show you guys what I mean when kind of tempting the fish a little bit. So, yeah, pull it back is so. And
There we go. Then just pull it back
you know, and pretty much you just reel it in kind of slowly.
Gonna try to find the
Not
bobber.
too fast. hold on to the line, of course. Make sure if anything bites, it's gonna pull, and you're gonna know it. But first, a little bit of strain. I'm guessing we're probably getting some weeds in here, which is never bad. As you get weeds, you'll know that you'll have more room to actually catch something.
Hey Patrick, when Matt parts
As you can see,
camper,
we got a little bit of weeds, but too much. Falls right off right there.
Yeah.
First, you gotta watch out for that. Make sure you don't tangle it up, otherwise it will interfere with the casting and the reeling in. I want to make sure it's not gonna hook, otherwise it will cause problems.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay, so when Matt parks the car, I'm gonna go get my yo-yo.
Okay, sweet.
This kind of point is kind of important to patient with the rod and reel and line, because you pull on it too hard, it will sometimes snap.
And then you lose your
Don't want
bob.
that to happen for, of course, obvious reasons,
I'm gonna throw my trash out.
as it will cause even more problems. Try to pull in something the size of a northern, a walleye, while the line is messed up in the reel or even on the line itself or on the rod itself. It's gonna snap more than not, and then of course you will lose whatever you had, along with the, of course, the bobber, the hook, everything. Got to redo it, the whole thing over again. It takes a lot of time. However, if you know how to do it, it takes a lot less time. So I would be using the spider wire line. However, it did not cooperate with me at all, and would not cooperate even a little bit, and I had to leave that one at home and use my dad's. This one, I believe he's got a lot with. I don't know if this one he's got like northerns with or not, but he's got something with it before. It's a lot harder to discern between the smell of rain coming or the lake itself. But if you know what the scent is, you pretty much know exactly what to look for. So it does seem like they are not biting this close to the dock today. However, by the looks of that bird we just saw a little bit ago here, he's looking the same way. He's about way over there now. He's looking probably for food as well, fish more likely. yeah, that'll do it for today's fishing episode. We'll see you guys again tomorrow for a little bit of something else. I don't know what we're doing yet, however, but you'll see something tomorrow. Thank you for watching. This, of course, will be going right up out on my YouTube channel right after. And thank you to Legendary Yo-Yo 13, right, as well for helming the camera. And
Catcoin.
I'm here too.
and Catcoin, of course.
Wait, no, that's not meant to be my face.
What? It isn't?
No, it's not. I don't want my face on the internet.
Huh?
I don't want my face on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Think we
Yep.
could edit that out or something? Do
alright,
something with
so-
that?
I don't like my face on the internet. I want
Yeah,
to just be
thanks
careful.
to Legendary Yo-Yo for 13 for helming the cam, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. As always, though, remember, stay safe, stay dangerous. Love you guys. Later.